You went into the Walmart store on December 2nd. You had a fighting Irish hat, fighting Amish hat. Uh, you took some ribeye steaks and then left on your bicycle and perhaps some other things. You were homeless at that time.
Yeah,
Did you go in there and steal a couple of steaks?
yeah, I think.
Well, ribeyes are my go-to.
This case began as a minor retail fraud, where the defendant admitted to stealing food items from a store while struggling with homelessness, however. The situation quickly took a serious turn in court when he revealed that he had suddenly lost his vision after being taken into custody. The judge shifted focus from punishment to concern, recognizing a possible medical emergency despite the offense. The court ensured he received immediate assistance and arranged support for his condition. This case highlights how underlying human struggles can sometimes be more critical than the crime itself.
Go with a court officer. You can pay the fine. Well, you won't pay it. You'll get money back and you're good to go. Thank you. Mr. Crawford, can you see me?
Very good.
This is Judge Middleton. I talked to you late yesterday afternoon on the video, and I set all these matters for this morning. You had indicated you turned yourself in or you got arrested last Friday,
Yeah,
and you've been in jail Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And you're charged with retail fraud, 3rd degree, in the city of Three Rivers. You're going to plead guilty to that charge. They're going to dismiss the ordinance violation of retail fraud that took place on January 31st. And you're also going to plead guilty to a trespass charge and file 252055. So let's talk about this. Retail fraud is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 90 days in jail, fine of up to $500 under the Three Rivers ordinance. The civil infraction charge will be dismissed. Trespass under state statute is a misdemeanor, punishable by a fine of up to $50 and up to 90 days in jail. Do you understand the charges?
yes, sir.
And are you going to plead to those two charges?
Yes.
Other than what I just told you, did anybody promise you anything to get you to plead to this
No,
or threaten you?
no.
Do you understand that if you do plead to those charges, you'll be giving up your right to have a trial in
Yeah,
front of a judge or a jury? That will not be a trial. Do you understand that?
I understand.
If you had a trial, you'd have the right to be represented by an attorney. All you gotta do is tell me, and I could appoint a lawyer for you. Or you could hire a lawyer of your own choosing if you wished. If you had a trial, you'd have a right to have any of the witnesses for or against you subpoenaed to come to court so they could be questioned under oath. You'd have the right to take a witness stand and testify on your own behalf. But you don't have to because you have a right not to testify. If you wish to testify, the judge or jury could not hold your silence against you. Understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. You went into the Walmart store on December 2nd. You had a fighting Irish hat, fighting Amish hat. You took some ribeye steaks and then left on your bicycle and perhaps some other things. You were homeless at that time.
Yeah,
Did you go in there and steal a couple of steaks?
yeah, I think.
Well, ribeyes are my go-to. They're expensive, but I guess if you're not paying for them, the cost's all the same. We'll dismiss the other Three Rivers case, which is 264460M. They asked for a total restitution of $135 to cover both cases. I'm gonna order 5 days jail credit, 5 days, 0 fine, $75 crime victims' rights fee, a $50 state minimum fee, and $135 restitution to Walmart. You're barred from Walmart for 1 year.
All right.
That total is $260. Due by January or December 31st. Concurrent with the trespass. 252055 SM. You told me that you went into jail, you could see, and you lost your vision since you got arrested last Friday night. Is it getting any better?
Doesn't seem to be, Your Honor. No, I was wondering if you have an ambulance call for me to find where you go.
Well,
Get to the hospital.
I'm not sure what to do. I could give you some bus passes, but
I don't think I can walk home.
no, you can't walk home. We're gonna have to figure out something to do with you. You were homeless. Do you have a place to land?
Yeah.
Where's that?
651 Grant Avenue.
Oh, yeah, you told me that with your aunt. Give him a bus pass. They may have to call a bus for him and take him to his aunt's house on Grant Street. All right, let's talk about the trespass charge.
I'm not sure where it's trespassing.
Well, let's take a look. You got a ticket for trespassing on 131, the homeless encampment, I think behind the auto parts store, I think. Had you set up camp out there on 131?
Nah, I got a trespassing ticket for picking my stuff up from the Spartan.
All right, they told you to stay out of the Spartan Motel.
And all my stuff was packed up and boxed up behind the back door, and they wouldn't let me pick it up. They wrote me a ticket for trespassing. I never even know I was kicked out until I found my stuff at the back door.
And they told you not to come back?
Sam told me, yeah, the guy that runs the place. You know, like,
All right. Did you have a source of income? Did you have Social Security disability or anything?
my fiance, she paid all the bills. He didn't like that because she works for him.
All
I
right.
felt like I was using her or whatever, and I'm still with her, the same woman. Don't make no sense.
What's her name?
Lori Wilkes.
Will she pick you up?
She can't drive. She's disabled.
All right, well, on the trespass, I'm just gonna give you 5 days credit, 5 days. Have you had these vision issues before?
No,
Well, obviously you're gonna need some medical care, but first thing we need to do is get you at least home. There's no fine for that. I waived it.
thank
It's
you.
concurrent with your retail fraud. And I give you $260 by the end of the year in 26141 All right, this takes care of all 3 of your criminal cases. One was a plea to retail fraud, one was dismissed. I gave you 5 days credit, 5 days, and the minimum allowable fine and restitution.
Thank you.
The other case, I gave you 5 days jail and waived the fine. If they won't get you back to Three Rivers, they can call a bus. I gave you a bus pass, and they can take you to your aunt's house on Grant Street, which is just a couple blocks from the hospital.
Please let me out. I'm calling 911. I got insurance.
Well, you don't need an ambulance if $3,000 ride to Three Rivers when you can take an $8 bus pass. So,
True.
all right, you go with the court officers. You're good to go.
Thank you.